Co-PPGIS, flood response and management. Flooding may result from the volume of water within a body of water, such as a river or lake, which overflows or breaks banks, with the result that some of the water escapes its usual boundaries, or may be due to accumulation of rainwater on saturated ground in an aerial flood. While the size of a lake or other body of water will vary with seasonal changes in precipitation and snow melt, it is unlikely to be considered significant unless it floods property or drowns domestic animals. Floods can also occur in rivers when the flow rate exceeds the capacity of the river channel, particularly at bends or meanders in the waterway. Floods often cause damage to homes and businesses if they are in the natural flood plains of rivers. To some extent, technology and the PPGIS system is available to manage such disasters. The only thing lacking is coordination among the concerned parties, which ultimately results in poor decision-making. Accurate times are important to have strong coordination to cope with flood and other related incidents. GeoMeeting has all the geocollaboration solutions. In flood times, a pre-flood and post-flood condition is a truly critical stage, and therefore, meetings are held frequently. Data is updated on a regular basis. However, because the information is not received in real time, this may lead to communication or information delay, which may cost precious lives. Data from the field may be collected through an Android medium, which will be visible to all the clients connected via GeoMeeting. The affected areas may be marked by shape tools, and location may be marked by place marks. The comments will be visible to all attendees who are sharing a common view of the map. Additional information may also be shared through real-time messaging. Pre-flood condition may require evacuation from villages, towns, or cities. In such GeoMeeting, early warning system information may be received in real time and may be pointed out on the base map for better understanding and visibility of the monitoring trend. Post-flood situation demands provision of healthcare centers, carrying first aid, shelter, and food. The monitoring of such facilities can be done easily by placing incident point information about each on the base layer. Real-time data may also be received in terms of the status of each point. The image here depicts the interface of GeoMeeting, in which base WMS layer shows high, moderate, and low flood-affected areas. GeoMeeting has the sound capability to cope with emergency situations. Disaster and Emergency Monitoring Authority can provide the flood extent layer on a daily or weekly basis, which will be overlaid on the GeoMeeting map console. Higher authorities can then discuss the current situations by marking incidents like relief camps, rescue teams, hospitals, shelters, and food camps, for better decision-making. Decision makers can use geometry shapes like point, line, and polygon that provide some useful information to meeting attendees. For instance, point for relief areas, line for alternate routes, polygon for hazardous area demarcation, and annotation for labeling features. Thus, Co-PPGIS can effectively help in flood response and management.